ਪਹਿਲੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਗੁਰੂ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਦੇ 550ਵੇਂ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਸ਼ ਪੁਰਬ ਨੂੰ ਸਮਰਪਿਤ ਬ੍ਰਿਟਿਸ਼ ਕੋਲੰਬੀਆ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਰੀ ਸਿਟੀ ਕੌਂਸਲ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਕਲੋਵਰਡੇਲ 'ਚ ਯਾਦਗਾਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਵਿਲੇਜ ਵੇ ਸਟਰੀਟ ਸਾਈਨ ਦਾ ਉਦਘਾਟਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ। ਇਸ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਿੱਖ ਭਾਈਚਾਰੇ ਦੀ ਵੱਡੀ ਆਬਾਦੀ ਹੈ। ਸਰੀ ਸਿਟੀ ਕੌਂਸਲ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰੈਸਿਵ ਇੰਟਰਕਲਚਰਲ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਸਰਵਿਸਿਜ਼ ਸੁਸਾਇਟੀ ਦੀ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਨੂੰ ਮਨਜ਼ੂਰੀ ਦਿੰਦਿਆਂ 64 ਐਵਨਿਊ ਅਤੇ 175 ਸਟਰੀਟ ਦੇ ਕੋਨੇ ਤੇ ਸਾਈਨ ਲਗਾਇਆ ਗਿਆ। ਸੁਸਾਇਟੀ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਅਤੇ ਸੀਈਓ ਨੇ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਿ ਸਟਰੀਟ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਤੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦੋਵਾਂ ਭਾਸ਼ਾਵਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ। ਇਹ ਸੜਕ ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਡਾਇਵਰਸਿਟੀ ਵਿਲੇਜ ਲੰਮੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੀ ਦੇਖਭਾਲ ਦੀ ਸਹੂਲਤ ਤੱਕ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਪ੍ਰਦਾਨ ਕਰਦੀ ਹੈ।
Yeah, pretty exciting day. You know, it doesn't look like it yet, but this is, I think, in terms of the work that I've done as Minister of Health, of my colleagues who are here, Rachna and Bruce and Jagrup and Mike, and all my colleagues in Surrey, our federal colleagues, Suk and John, of course, Ginny, all have been advocates for this project. We've seen each other at events where we fundraised. And in the fall of 2020, after about 12 years of trying to convince the provincial government to proceed, we decided to proceed together. And I think this announcement today and decision by the City of Surrey, and I want to say to Mayor and Council and everyone involved in the City of Surrey how much we appreciate the extraordinary support of the city for the major healthcare infrastructures that's coming in this community, particularly in Mike Starchuk's riding. I don't know how that works out. Yeah. But in this community, because we have had more cooperation as we've delivered and are delivering some of the most important healthcare projects in the history of the city from the City of Surrey than in most places in BC in similar efforts. And we appreciate that very deeply, because it takes all of us to make things happen. But I want to acknowledge a few things. Sabir said some very kind things, and I'm so appreciative of the words of Pix. What we're trying to do here, and I think what the community is trying to do, is really in the tradition of Seva. It's deeply ingrained in the Sikh community, in the Sikh and South Asian community. I think in all communities, but particularly so here. A tradition of service to the community. And PIX was founded, as all of us know, by a great man in BC, someone who I think should be, as we think about our province, one of those names that we think about who symbolizes what's best about us, and that is Sharan Gill. And he advocated with me back long ago when I was leader of the NDP, and then since then for this project, because he understood what I think the City of Surrey understands and the elected people understand and the community understands, that Surrey is our youngest and fastest growing community, is a source of economic dynamism and culture. But it's going to also become more like every other community. It's going to reflect it in terms of age, and it's going to reflect it in terms of age soon. And so having a place for people who, because of their personal condition, don't have another place to be cared for 24/7, to have places that are culturally appropriate for them to go, to connect assisted living at PIX with long-term care at PIX, and to provide public services in this way was really important. It was his vision that Sabir has taken up, and a whole PIX organization, and people like Paul DeSange, I see here, hey, people have picked up and have made real. And so here, on a street named after Guru Nanak, here in the city of Surrey, we are going to be taking care of people and providing outstanding care, care that's sensitive to who they are as people, what they need in terms of food and support. This is a fantastic day for the people of Surrey,